Hello. Once again I come before you as a representative of the Illuminati. You may call me the Man. Well, this week's topic comes from a guy who watches us, and he's been a viewer for a long time. He suggested to me recently that the sightings of the Loch Ness Monster may be some sort of misidentified creature, such as an oarfish or something eel-like, you know, it grows to a large size. And so I thought, you know, this week is the 80th anniversary of the modern sightings of Nessie, so why not tackle that? And I know I've done a video before on Bigfoot, and we just actually got back from Illuminati Con, which is a convention that we have where we bring in people that we've worked with before in the past who are not members of the Illuminati, but we've worked with them, and we share common goals and such, and we bring in people that we hope to work with in the future. And this year, one of the main speakers was a fellow named Philip Morris. Now, Philip, of course, is the man who built the suit, the Bigfoot suit. He built all of our suits, actually. Johnson's got one in his car, actually. But yeah, he's a fantastic fella. Now, of course, being the Illuminati, we're kind of behind-the-scenes kind of organization, so our convention coincides with another convention, a larger convention. And yeah, we see all these people walking around. They have no clue why they're really there. It's kind of funny. Lots of costumes. People dress up a lot at conventions. But anyway, so Philip's there, and I believe we have a picture of me and Philip. Yeah, there it is on the screen. And fantastic fella. You can come back to me now. Okay. Yeah, fantastic fella. When he comes to your town, he's got this great story about how he built the suit and gave it to Roger Patterson. You all know the real story, of course. I mean, that's just a cover story, but you know the real story about how Bigfoot came to being. And if you don't, you can actually see the video right here. Click on the annotation, or if you're on your mobile phone, we'll post it in the description for you. So yeah. Philip Morris, great guy, but that's Bigfoot, and Bigfoot was something that we invented in order to distract from the economic malaise of the time and cultural upheaval that was going on. And yeah, that's kind of what we do as part of the Illuminati. We try to take people's minds off of their problems and such, and have them thinking about other things, because when you're worried all the time, it's just not a good thing, and it causes a lot of other problems. So yeah, that was a project that worked pretty well, and I have to say we're very proud of that. But that's Bigfoot. That's not the Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster is well, it's real. There's something swimming around in Loch Ness, and it's not a plesiosaur. You know, it's not some remnant dinosaur from the dinosaur age that survived somehow millions and millions of years. No. The explanation is a lot simpler than that, and a lot more complicated at the same time. You see, when the hybrid reptilians that rule England and 3 of the 4 populated outer dimensions first came to our dimension, they brought pets. And that dimensional transfer doesn't always work well. I think it actually drove King George III mad, as a matter of fact, and it made it a lot easier for us to form America and break it away. But anyway, that's another video altogether about how America was formed. No. What happens with the pets are, because they're not really intelligent beings and they really can't see what's going on, you know, understand it, changes sometimes are made. The personality of the pet stays the same, but its physical characteristics are a little bit different, as well as all pan-dimensional beings. I mean, when the reptilians are over in their dimension, they look reptilian. They look like what you would think of, a mask, and if you look at the scales and stuff. Over here, they look human, except for the lips. But they take care of that. And anyway, so same thing with the pets. The pets, however, changes can be a little more dramatic. What could be terrestrial there is now suddenly aquatic. But you know what's in there is he's very large and harmless. Let's just say it that way, okay? He's loyal, very friendly. I saw the Queen once whistle from the shore. He just swam right up to her. She took a stick, and tossed it out, and they had a nice game of fetch. They really did. It's like an aquatic dog. That's it. Not in shape. The shape is really weird, but in personality. So don't worry about the people there at Loch Ness. You don't need Loch Ness Monster insurance like I think the Jacobite cruise company has. You don't need that. It's going to stay away from humans as much as possible. It didn't really like us at all. It just kind of avoids us completely. And there's also one in Lake Champlain, and there's something swimming in the Ganges. I really can't describe what that is. It's weird, but even the crocodiles are afraid to go near it. However, no human contact, no human attacks. So that's a good thing. These things are quite harmless. Don't worry about that. There are, of course, some sightings throughout history that have just been misidentified fish, you know, or the tip of a whale or something like that. In people's imaginations, you know, when you're sitting on a boat looking out in the ocean, your mind starts to wander. Especially if the voyage takes months. So yeah, that's where a lot of that comes from. It's also kind of hot, the sun. Anyway, so that's what's going on. There is a Loch Ness monster. If you're standing on the shores of Loch Ness and it comes at you, just grab a stick and toss it in the water. That way you can leave. Or, you know, if you want to stick around, plays an awesome game of fetch. So yeah, that's the comment and the explanation of what's going on. If you have a comment, if you have a question, just leave it down in the comment section below. And you know, the world is it's a weird place. There's a lot of stuff in it, and a lot of reasons that a lot of people are worried. And I just have this one suggestion. I suggest that you walk out of your house and you look up in the sky, see those chemtrails blazing up there, and you just relax and breathe deeply.